Hollywood in color. It's Maternity Day on the Newlywed Game. Yes, it's Maternity Day on the Newlywed Game. Now let's meet our newlywed couples for today. Couple number one. A Ouija board told her he had a girlfriend named Mary. So when she found an unfamiliar phone number, she called it. But instead of Mary, she got his boss's wife. Looking forward to a new arrival in 5 months, Jim and Carol Matlock. Couple number two, these newlyweds met at a square dance where she says he stepped right on her toe when he was doing his a la man West. Expecting a visit from the stork in 2 months, Dwayne and Mary Lycan. Couple number three, this newlywed husband's brother-in-law is now also his brother-in-law, and her sister is now her sister-in-law, all because his brother married her sister. Looking forward to a big day in their house in 6 months, George and Michelle Allen. Couple number four. These newlyweds were shocked to find they'd received a jar of mayonnaise for a wedding gift. But later they happily discovered it was full of money. Expecting their blessed event in 2 months, Rick and Debbie Austin. Those are our newlyweds for today. And here's your host, the star of the Newlywed Game, Bob Eubank.
Hey, thank you and welcome to the Newlywed Game, where competition will be running especially high today, as our parents-to-be, all married less than 1 year, vie for prizes selected just for them and their future families. And it begins right after this message. All right, with the wife secluded safely off stage, it's time for some 5-point questions. As you know, gentlemen, you'll be answering these questions as you predict. Your wife will answer the same question when she returns. Now, if her answer matches your prediction, then you'll chalk up 5 points towards a grand prize selected especially for you. So listen carefully, gentlemen, and remember each question is worth 5 points. Each correct prediction brings you closer to your exciting grand prize. And here's question number one. Gentlemen, which of these little romantic movie tricks will your wife say she used most often on you during your necking days? Did she twiddle your ear, twirl your hair, or tweak your nose? Rick?
She tweaked my nose.
She tweaked your nose.
Yeah, she's a tweaker.
Fine. George?
She twirled my hair, you know. She just, you know.
I'm sorry, George. She twirled your hair and then did what?
Yeah, you know, she goes,
All right, good. Dwayne?
Well, I have to say she tweaked my nose.
She tweaked your nose.
Right. She's a tweaker, too.
Yes, right. Jim?
Well, I believe she twirled my hair because my hair is kind of, you know, kinky sort of, and she used to run her fingers through it and mess it all up.
She twirled your hair, all right?
Yeah.
Next question, gentlemen at home. What time will your wife say it was the last time she asked you what time it was? At home, George.
the last time?
Last time at home that she asked you what time it was. What time?
It was today, and it was about 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock?
Yeah.
Was that the afternoon today?
That was the afternoon.
3 p.m. Fine. Dwayne?
I'd say about 2:30 this afternoon.
2:30 p.m. Jim?
Well, since she's pregnant, she was wondering what time we ate breakfast because she was wondering if she should eat again or if she was going to become violently ill or what. She asked me what time we ate breakfast. I think it was 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock this morning?
Yes, this morning.
Fine. Okay. Rick?
It was about 2:30. We were
2:30
eating lunch,
today.
and she wanted to know what time it was.
2:30 p.m. All right. Next question, gentlemen. What will your wife say is the one thing she has that's most yellow with age? Dwayne?
Oh. One of her old nightgowns.
It's a nightgown.
Right.
Okay. Jim?
Well, we have an old blanket, I think, that her great-great-great-grandmother gave us or something.
It's a blanket.
It's a quilt.
It's a quilt.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it is yellow.
And it's yellow.
Yes.
Rick?
Probably her robe. You know, it's just a rag, and it hangs, and it's all old, and it's rotten.
It's a rotten, ragged, hanging robe.
Yeah.
George?
Probably a pair of her underwear, you know.
All right. Thank you very much, gentlemen. We'll be right back to reunite the newlyweds, and we'll see how well the husbands have predicted what their wives will say right after these messages.
Hot dogs, all my hot dogs. What kind of kids eat all my hot dogs? Fat kids, skinny kids, kids who climb on rocks, tough kids, sissy kids, even kids with chicken pox love hot dogs. All my hot dogs, the dogs kids love too.
Gentlemen, we've recorded your predictions on cards. You now have them in your laps. Every time that your prediction matches your wife's answer, you'll be given 5 points. And then the one couple with the most points at the end of the show will win a grand prize that's been selected especially for them. So, girls, it's nice to have you back. And here we go with question number 1 for 5 points. Girls, which of these little romantic movie tricks did you use most often on your husband during your necking days? Now, did you tweak his nose, twirl his hair, or twiddle his ear? Carol, which did you use most often?
Would you repeat them?
Shirley, tweak his nose, twirl his hair, or twiddle his ear?
Twirl his hair? He's got curly hair.
Twirl his hair. He said you twirled his hair. That's right. You got 5 points. Mary?
What was the third one? Twiddle his ear?
Yes.
I think I twiddled his
You
ear.
twiddled his ear. He said you tweaked his nose.
I did not. I always chew on your ear.
Whoopee.
Well, you know, when you're romantic and you nibble on your... That's what I did. I didn't play at his nose. Well,
He said you tweaked his nose.
I didn't.
You did.
I chewed on your ears.
Michelle?
I said I twirled his hair.
Twirled his hair. He said he twirled his hair. Debbie?
I twirled his ear.
You okay, you twiddled his ear. Rick predicted that you tweaked his nose.
I didn't play with it.
Oh, you're a tweaker.
Mary, I didn't do it.
Have
I
you
was
ever
playing
tweaked
with
his nose?
ear. No, I don't play with his nose.
Oh, you don't twirl my ear.
Next question for 5 points. Girls, at home, what time was it the last time you asked your husband what time it was? What time was it, Mary?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. Dwayne said it was 2:30 p.m.
It was not, because I told you, what time do you want to leave Mother's to come here? And you said 3, so I said we better go. It was 2, not 2:30.
I think we settled that one, didn't we? Yeah. Michelle?
I'll say 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, all right. George said it was 3 p.m.
Remember I asked you what time was? You said, look, there's a clock right there.
Oh,
Debbie?
I'd say 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. He said it was 2:30 p.m.
Remember you come in late and we had to get ready?
Yeah, but you didn't ask me what time it was.
Carol?
This was at home.
At home, yes.
11:30?
No.
10 a.m. is what he
You
said.
asked me what time we ate breakfast.
I didn't ask you
No,
that
you
at
did.
home.
Before we
When I
left
was
the house.
nauseous on the way up here. I asked you how long I held it.
Before we left the house, you asked us what time we ate breakfast.
No, I didn't.
No,
I asked him
no,
before I stopped to throw up. I did.
She did that too, but she asked me before we left the house too.
Let's move on. Next question for 5 points. Girls, what is the one thing you have that's most yellow with age? One thing you have that's most yellow with age. Michelle?
My dress.
A dress. All right, he said the one thing you have is an article of lingerie.
Well, I don't know yellow underwear. That dress you didn't do all those things all the time.
Debbie?
It's my underwear.
Oh, Rick predicted you would say it's your rotten robe.
It's not rotten.
It is too. It hangs, man. It just lays there. Don't do nothing.
Well, it goes all the way to the floor. What's it supposed to
It's
do?
yellow.
I know, that's the color of it.
With age.
Carol?
It has to be something of mine.
Yes.
It wouldn't be his underwear then. Yellow with age? My slip?
No,
He
you know,
said it's
the darned old blanket that you have. It's about 100 years old.
What blank?
That old quilt.
That's green.
No,
it's
it's
not yellow
not green.
with age.
It's just as yellow as it could possibly be.
Green. It's
No.
sea green.
No, I'm right about that.
Are you right
definitely.
about this one?
Yes, really.
Is he right about this one?
No.
No, I believe it's been settled, really, because I am right. It's yellow.
It's green.
Carol, has it been settled?
No, it's green.
When we get home,
Mary?
I think it's the top to my wedding cake.
The
Because
top
it's
of your
been
wedding
sitting
cake.
in the sun and told me to put it away and I didn't.
Oh, he said it's an old nightgown of yours.
I don't have an old nightgown turning yellow.
You got a new one turning yellow.
It is yellow, stupid.
Well, thank you very much for your answers. 10-point questions are next, and we'll be right back with Just the Wives to see how well they predict what their husbands will say on the Newlywed Game in just a moment. But first, Johnny Jacobs has some special gifts for our extra special parents-to-be. John?
Thanks, Bob, and special they are because today's newlywed wives will receive Mirror Go Lightly, the slim portable makeup mirror with expert lighting. It flips easily from regular to magnifying mirror and comes with a smart travel case. Weighs only 3 pounds. Our future fathers will fill this handsome Heritage album with beautiful family portraits from the Heritage-affiliated studios for the next 8 years. Truly a magnificent lifetime legacy. Today's second-place winning couple will receive a complete Canon Monticello linen collection, a dozen no-iron sheets, flat and fitted, 12 pillowcases and 2 dozen towels and washcloths, plus 2 bath mats from Canon Monticello. And each of today's couples will receive the brand-new ColorPack 2-land camera from Polaroid. Color pictures in a minute using quick-loading film packs. Electronic shutter makes perfect pictures automatically. Now back to Bob Eubanks and those amazingly unpredictable newlyweds.
Johnny, thank you very much. Now, ladies, it's your turn to predict what your husbands will say. And remember, each of these questions will now be worth 10 points. So here's question number 1 for 10 points. Girls, will your husband say he usually scratches vertically, horizontally, or diagonally? Michelle?
Horizontally.
Horizontally. Mary?
Vertically.
Vertically.
Yes.
Carol?
What's up and down?
I can only repeat the question. Vertically, horizontally, or diagonally?
Vertically?
Vertically, all right. Debbie?
Vertically.
Vertically, all right. Next question, girls. What will your husband say would be his least favorite kind of animal's leg to eat? His least favorite kind of animal's leg to eat. Mary?
A cat's leg.
A cat's leg. Now, do you mean just a regular cat or what other?
A kitty cat.
A kitty cat's
Yeah.
leg.
He'll eat anything else.
Oh, he would, yeah. But not a kitty cat.
No.
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 No. Carol?
An animal's leg.
Yes. Least favorite now.
I'll say a kitty cat, too.
A kitty cat's leg. Debbie?
Say a dog's leg.
A dog's leg, all right. Michelle?
I'd say rabbit, because he hates to eat rabbit.
Rabbit's leg. You would want to eat a rabbit's leg. Next question, girls. The very first time the two of you necked for more than 10 minutes, will your husband say it was spring, fall, summer, or winter? Carol?
For more than 10. Summer.
Summer. Debbie?
Winter.
Winter. Michelle?
Winter.
Winter. Mary?
Fall.
Fall. Last of our questions and our 25-point bonus question, girls. Will your husband say he does or does not still wear the shoes he was married in? Debbie?
He does.
He does. Michelle?
Doesn't.
Doesn't. Mary?
He doesn't. I gave him away.
Does not. Carol?
Oh, he most definitely does.
He does. Ladies, thank you very much for your answers. We'll be back with the husbands to compare answers on the Newlywed Game in just a moment.
What is ravioli?
Ravioli?
This is ravioli, macaroni, stuffed with lots of beef. Chef Boyardee makes it good, so you eat it like you should. Made of hot cheese or pork.
Chef Boyardee ravioli has more bodybuilding protein than most soups or sandwiches.
All right, now, gentlemen, let's see how well your wives have predicted what you will say. Remember, these questions will now be worth 10 points. So here's number 1 for 10 points. Gentlemen, do you usually scratch vertically, horizontally, or diagonally? Dwayne?
Vertically.
You scratch vertically. That's right. You get 60 for that. George?
Vertically.
Vertically. Your wife says you scratch horizontally.
Scratch all only like that.
Don't let go up and down like this.
God.
How do you scratch? George?
I go up and down. You
That's
know.
all gone.
All right. Rick?
I would say vertically.
You scratch vertically. She
Yeah.
said you scratch vertically.
vertical
That's correct. You get 7 points. And Jim, how do you scratch?
Horizontally.
Horizontally. Your wife said you...
No, the only time that I scratch is when I'm laying down, and it's horizontally.
It's up and
No,
down.
no,
You
no.
have your stomach like that, up and down. That's vertically.
No. I lay on my side and scratch my back horizontally. She doesn't know
I
the difference,
scratch
I
your
believe.
back.
Really.
Did we get this one settled?
As far as I'm concerned.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, good. Next question, gentlemen. What would be your least favorite kind of animal's leg to eat? Not your favorite, your least favorite kind of animal's leg to eat, George.
A rabbit.
A rabbit. She said it would be a rabbit.
I would say a cat. I hate cats.
A cat, all right? A dog's leg is what she said.
I like dogs.
I know, that's why you wouldn't want to eat one.
I wouldn't eat a cat because I don't like a cat leg either. Oh.
Jim, your least favorite kind.
Well, I will have to say a cat. I don't have any idea what it would be.
A cat, right? She said a cat's leg. That's right. All right, Dwayne.
I'm gonna have to say a cat.
A
I hate them things.
Cat's leg is right. That was the last of our 10-point questions. Gentlemen, the very first time you and your wife necked for more than 10 minutes, was it fall, summer, winter, or spring? First time you necked for more than 10 minutes. Rick, let's start with you.
It was winter. It was in December.
She says it was winter. That's right. 10 more points. Jim?
In the fall.
In the fall. Your wife said it was in the summer.
It's still hot in September in San Diego. It's still summer. Hot.
Okay. Give her a point.
Oh, okay. Good, fine. Right?
I'm gonna say winter.
It was winter. She said it was fall.
It was after Christmas.
That's fall.
That's winter. Christmas isn't winter. Christmas is winter, right? And February's in fall, right?
No.
And Easter's in spring, right? And then there comes the summer.
No, it was fall, winter,
No,
and spring.
no. Just shut up.
What's in summer?
Swimming.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
George?
She better not miss this one. It's in the summer.
In the summer.
Summer.
Winter.
Summer.
Remember New Year's night? How could you forget that?
Very much, Peter. We'll be right back with our big 25-point bonus question to see which couple will win their grand prize in just a moment. But first, let's try some tiny tots to inform our newlywed wedding.
Three things to know tonight. Number one, we're all about to feel a lot dumber. That's because a 10-year-old is graduating community college in California. 10, Elisa Perales. She could read at 2, do algebra at 5, started community college at 8, graduates next month.
Congrats.
Right? Accelerated program.
Wow.
Brilliant kid.
Wow.
Yeah. Number 2, a bookstore moved in Michigan, and the entire town helped out. The new bookstore, a block from the old one. So how do you move over 9,000 books? By hand. They formed a human chain, moving every book individually to the new place a block away.
It's creative.
Love the community spirit in that one. And number 3, you're not supposed to ride a horse inside a Walmart. Louisiana. 4 people now charged for the giddy up in aisle 2. And then aisle 3. They went around the store. They didn't buy anything, just a joyride through Walmart.
As one does. Yes.
Yeah, as one does apparently in horse country. That's crazy.
Louisiana known for their horses. Yep.
Yes, absolutely. All right, sports side.
Gentlemen, here it is, your big 25-point bonus question. And this is a day for all parents to be on the Newlywed Game. And the score is close, too. We have 2 couples with 20 points, 2 couples close behind with 15 points. And this question will decide who our winners for today will be. So, for 25 points, gentlemen, do you or do you not still wear the shoes you were married in? Do you or do you not still wear the shoes you were married in? Let's go first to couple number 1, Jim and Carol. You have 15 points. You're tied for second place. 25 will give you 40, Jim, and you can take over the lead with the correct answer.
Yes, Bob, I do. I still
You
wear
do?
it. Yeah.
All right, she says, yes, you do. That's right for 25. Now, the Matlocks are out in front as we move down to couple number 3. George and Michelle Allen, you've got 15 points. If you miss this question, you're going to end up in last place. If you get it right, you'll be tied for the lead. George, what's your answer for 25?
I do not.
You do not. That's right. Okay. 25 points. Now, couple number 2, Dwayne and Mary, you have 20. A moment ago, you were tied for first place. You're now tied for last place. A correct answer would put you into the lead all by yourself, but miss it, and you end up in last place. What's your answer, Dwayne?
I'm going to say no.
No. No is right. 25 points. All right. Now, Dwayne and Mary, you're out in front as we move down to couple number 4. Rick and Debbie. Oh, Rick, if you miss it, it's last place all by yourself. If you get it right, you'll be tied for the lead. So for 25 points, what is your answer?
I do, because I'm wearing them right now.
You do. Yes, you do. That's right for 25. And now we've got a tie. As you know, before each show, our couples predict what their final score will be, just for occasions like this. Now, the tying couple that comes closest to predicting without going over their final score will be today's winner. If all the tying couples' predictions exceed their final score, then the couple coming closest will win. So let's move now to our couples and see who will be our winning couple. First of all, Dwayne, show me your prediction. You got 45 points. You predicted 43. You did not go over. Couple number 4. Rick, show me your prediction. Right in front of you, you have 45. You predicted 40. Couple number 2. Dwayne and Mary, you're our grand prize winners today. And now, Dwayne and Mary, here's something special just for you. We know there's some mighty busy days ahead for you with the expected new addition to your family, but they're not going to be quite as busy as you think. Because the grand prize you've just won is a bright, shiny new automatic washer and dryer.
Yes, Mary and Dwayne, you'll make wash day bright and shining with these new Westinghouse heavy-duty 16-pound laundry twins. The agitator washer has the exclusive weight-to-save lid that tells the size of every wash load. It saves hot water, saves detergent too, and assures a better wash. The beautiful matching dryer is a great time and work saver. It has 3 heats plus an auto-dry cycle, perfect for permanent pressed fabrics. But wait, there's more. Here's a complete nursery as fresh as spring day from Baby Life. Included are a matching crib 3-drawer dresser with hooks and a unique dresser chest that has a padded top for dressing babies. All in matching avocado cheerfully accented by colorful daisies, and all yours as today's winners of the Newlywed Game.
Dwayne and Mary, congratulations.
Thank
to
you.
Our grand prize winners today. It's in green. What's it going to be, a little boy or a little girl?
It's going to be a boy.
A boy. What's his name going to be?
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. Well, congratulations to you and Jeffrey, and thank you couples all for being with us today on the Newlywed Game. By the way, here's how you newlyweds at home can be on the Newlywed Game. If you've been married less than 1 year and either live in the Los Angeles area or you plan to visit in the near future, then send a postcard to the Newlywed Game, Post Office Box 3070, Hollywood, California, zip code 90028. And it's very important that you include your address and your phone number on that postcard. Don't forget the phone number. Remember, stay tuned for Jim Lang, the Dating Game. This is Bob Eubanks saying thank you, and goodbye for now.
Game is a Chuck Barris enterprise in association with the American Broadcasting Company.